When you think of K-pop fandoms, you might picture the same pattern. Fan chants, photo cards, streaming goals, light sticks glowing in perfect rhythm. But somewhere along the way, Stray Kids and their fans, Stays, rewrote the rulebook. They didn't follow the traditional fandom blueprint. They built something louder, messier, funnier, and more real. And that authenticity changed what it means to be a fan in the K-pop world. Because for Stray Kids, it was never just about flawless choreography or a perfect image. It was about connection, chaotic, emotional, and human. And their fans mirrored that energy back. Together, they created a culture that feels more like a community than a competition. From the outside, you might call it chaotic good, but inside, it's something deeper, a fandom born from honesty. Stray Kids showed that imperfection could be strength, and their fans turned that message into a movement. In a world where idols are often expected to be polished, Stray Kids showed what happens when you drop the mask. They laughed at themselves. They made mistakes on live streams. They argued, cried, and talked through it publicly. And instead of pushing fans away, it brought them closer. That openness became the foundation for a different kind of fandom, one that values honesty over perfection, personality over image, and creativity over conformity. Stays didn't just support Stray Kids, they began to reflect them. The humor, the self-awareness, the ability to laugh in the middle of chaos, it all became part of the fan identity. It's not just supporting idols, it's sharing their mindset. You can see it everywhere, in fan edits that celebrate the group's bloopers, in memes that turn serious moments into warmth, in the way fans defend each other online instead of fighting for ranking wars. Stay culture isn't about winning fandom battles. It's about belonging. Even the way Stray Kids talk to fans feels different. They don't talk at them. They talk with them. Chan's late night lives, Hyunjin's art posts, Han's random moments of honesty, they make fans feel like they're part of the team, not just the audience. And that dynamic broke the old wall between artist and fandom. Traditionally, K-pop idols were distant, a symbol of perfection you could admire but never reach. Stray Kids blurred that line. They made the relationship feel two-way. Fans inspired songs, shaped jokes, influenced performances. It wasn't fan service, it was friendship. That shift created a ripple effect across the industry. Other groups started embracing more candid, chaotic interactions too. Suddenly, authenticity wasn't just refreshing, it was the new standard. What makes Stay culture truly unique is how it balances chaos with compassion. Unlike older fandoms that often revolve around competition, who can stream the most, who trends the longest, Stay's built an environment that feels collaborative. There's still passion, of course, but it's passion with self-awareness. It's not just about protecting Stray Kids, it's about celebrating them with a sense of humor. Scroll through any Stray Kids hashtag and you'll see it instantly. The memes, the inside jokes, the chaotic edits that feel like you're hanging out with friends. It's not fan worship, it's participation. Fans aren't on the outside looking in. They're part of the same energy that Stray Kids bring to the stage. That blend of sincerity and silliness became the heartbeat of the fandom. What's even more interesting is how inclusive it feels. Many longtime fans say that joining the Stay fandom doesn't require you to know everything. You can learn as you go. There's no gatekeeping, no strict entry rules. You don't need to memorize every lyric or date to belong. You just need to feel the music and connect with the message that it's okay to be imperfect, emotional, and still proud of who you are. This open door culture reflects Stray Kids themselves. The group never pretended to be untouchable. From the start, they've said their music is for anyone who feels lost or uncertain, people finding their place. And their fans took that message and turned it into practice. Online, Stays are known for being protective, not just of the group, but of each other. When one fan feels down, others step in with messages, edits, or clips that bring comfort. That emotional bond between strangers across languages and borders is rare even in K-pop. And it all comes back to the way Stray Kids express themselves. Their lyrics speak openly about anxiety, failure, and pressure, but always end with resilience. That gives fans permission to talk about their own struggles without shame. For many, being a Stay isn't just being a fan, it's finding a safe place to breathe. Other fandoms noticed. When stays made their humor and positivity trend, it shifted the online tone of K-pop spaces. Suddenly, the chaos wasn't just noise, it was identity. It became okay for idols and fans to be emotional, unfiltered, and human. The line between stage and screen started to blur, and that's what makes this era of fandom so powerful. Stray Kids and Stays didn't just change how fans act, they changed how fans feel. It's no longer about worshiping perfection, it's about finding connection in imperfection. In the past, K-pop fandoms were often defined by structure, hierarchy, organization, rules, and sometimes rivalry. Fans took pride in being the most dedicated, the most unified, the most powerful. But Stray Kids and Stays introduced something new: authenticity as identity. Their fandom didn't build strength through structure, it built strength through emotion. Globally, that shift resonated in ways no one expected. When Stray Kids started touring internationally, it wasn't just their performances that drew attention, it was the atmosphere. Their concerts felt like shared experiences rather than showcases. Fans didn't just chant, they screamed, laughed, cried, and connected with each other. There was no pressure to act a certain way. Every reaction, every emotion was valid. That sense of freedom became the fandom's signature. Online, Stays began shaping a new kind of digital community. Instead of competing over views or fan wars, they created threads that celebrated creativity. Fan art, personal stories, playlists, even inside jokes that spread like wildfire. The chaos was intentional and it built connection. The fandom learned to thrive in imperfection, mirroring the group's be yourself message. That kind of culture had ripple effects across the K-pop landscape. Other fandoms began adopting similar tones, focusing more on humor, community, and mental health rather than perfectionism. Even idols from other groups have mentioned admiring Stray Kids' dynamic with their fans. It's a relationship based on equality, a mutual respect that feels more like a friendship than a performance. And what's remarkable is that Stray Kids never set out to create this kind of fandom. They didn't design it, they inspired it. By being unapologetically themselves, emotional, chaotic, creative, honest, they gave fans permission to do the same. That's what made the STAY culture so powerful. It's not about image management, it's about emotional transparency. When you look at Stays today, you see a community that reflects the heart of Stray Kids. Laughter through exhaustion, resilience through chaos, and comfort in honesty. They celebrate the members not as flawless idols, but as human beings who keep trying, who fail and get up again. And that reflection has become the soul of modern fandom culture. Because somewhere along the way, K-pop fans stopped wanting to be perfect supporters. They just wanted to feel seen. And Stray Kids gave them that, a space where it's okay to be loud, emotional, imperfect, and proud. So when people say Stray Kids changed K-pop fandom culture, it's not about numbers or records. It's about something deeper, like they made fandom human again. Stray Kids showed that love doesn't have to look perfect to be powerful. And in doing so, they didn't just change K-pop, they changed the way millions of people around the world connect with it.